Hey guys, we're going over your grammar assignment, and this week we are going over adverbs. So I'm going to be reading the slides out loud to you as you work to answer them. And for the next slide is definitions. You have to drag the answers to each question. So the first question is, what is an adverb? And then the next question is, what do adverbs tell us? So you have two boxes here, and you have to decide which one of these is which one gives a definition for what an adverb is, and then which one gives a definition for what an adverb tells us. So in the first box it says how, where, when, or how often. And the second box says words that modify verbs, adjectives, and another adverb. So you need to drag those to the correct box. All right, the next slide is called Sort It. Drag the answers to each question. All right, so you have 4 green boxes. How often, when, and where. All right, so I'm going to read the blue words, and you're going to have to drag them into the box of which ones answer which question. And I'm going to go through and give y'all an example. So for how, if I said that I petted the cat softly, how did I pet the cat? Softly. For the next box for how often, I eat breakfast every day. So how often do I eat breakfast? Every day would be the adverb. When I went to the store yesterday. So when did I go to the store? Yesterday. And then where? I might say, I slept inside. So where did I sleep? Inside. All right. So that's how you answer the questions, and I'm going to read the words in the blue boxes, and you have to sort them into which box they go into. So kindly, inside, often, sweetly, cautiously, soon, yesterday, usually, once, away, quickly, outside, carefully, sometimes, now. All right, for the next slide, it's write it. Write the adverb in each sentence in the box on the right. All right, so I'm going to read each sentence out loud to you, and as I read them, I need you to listen and figure out which is the adverb in the sentence. So we're going to do number 1 together. She spoke softly to the baby. And what I like to do first is I like to identify what the verb is. So if the verb is spoke, we can determine how did she speak. She spoke softly to the baby. So we would write softly in the green box next to the sentence. All right, the next sentence says, the rain fell hard during the large storm. The rain fell hard during the large storm. Number 3, my little brother angrily slammed the door. My little brother angrily slammed the door. Number 4, I walked upstairs to go to bed. I walked upstairs to go to bed. Number 5, I always wash the dishes after supper. I always wash the dishes after supper. Number 6, I absolutely want to go to the park. I absolutely want to go to the park. Number 7, I often brush my dog's fur coat. I often brush my dog's fur coat. And number 8, the hail fell everywhere. The hail fell everywhere. All right, and then our last slide is find it. Identify the adverb in each sentence and write if it tells how, where, or when. All right, so each sentence you have to write what the adverb is and if it tells you how, where, or when. So I'm going to go through the first one with you. Sandy ran quickly to my house this morning. All right, so the verb is ran. How did she run? Quickly. So the adverb is quickly, so I'm going to write that here. And we figured out that it answered the question, how? How did Sandy run? Quickly. All right, I'm going to read each of these sentences to you, and as I read them out loud, make sure you are identifying the adverb and if it tells you how, where, or when. All right, she went to the store at 5 o'clock. She went to the store at 5 o'clock. The next one, he kindly said thank you to the sales clerk. He kindly said thank you to the sales clerk. The athlete ran wildly in the race. The athlete ran wildly in the race. I can run faster than Josh can. I can run faster than Josh can. He walked around. He walked around. The next one, I like to skip outside in the sun. I like to skip outside in the sun. The next one, I visited my grandma yesterday. I visited my grandma yesterday. The bird flew high in the sky. The bird flew high in the sky. And the last one, I couldn't find my cat anywhere. I couldn't find my cat anywhere. All right, guys, that's the last slide. So once you've completed all the slides, you are finished. Good job, guys.